Alright, what is up guys, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, here's the thing with this, and we're going to be dedicating a few minutes here to the Benefactor, because there are a lot of theories out there. So first things first.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and it's heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
Though we'll keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Wait, what?
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Wait, what?
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam? This is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
Okay.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Perfect.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years, Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Okay.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Alright. First things first. Let me through. Okay. We are here for one thing, but we found something
Your
completely
father's
different.
personal logs.
Alright,
We've
Milky
just
Way
arrived
emergency.
in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious Benefactor.
Good. Okay, Turian.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Okay.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Wow.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Wow.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our Benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are. And all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the Benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
Whoa.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. That is just a lot to take in. But I do have to say, though, as far as the Benefactor goes, there are a lot of theories about who it is. It could have been, what's his name? The Elusive Man. It could have been the Shadow Broker before Liara took over as the Shadow Broker. And there was one I saw just before I started the last episode, or this morning's episode, I should say. There was one I saw about it being Lexi. Yes, our personal doctor aboard the Tempest. Lexi. Forget her name. Forget her last name, I should say. But seriously, the video I saw, the guy said he was only 90% sure. And then if it turned out to not be her, that his theory would be like completely bust. But the sound was just amazingly similar. The sound of the voice. And with them clearing up audio patches here and there, with that memory, having that clear audio of the Benefactor, I am going to wait right here for about 2 minutes. And I am going to play the audio from that video again. And then I'm going to go... Well, actually, no, I'll wait. I'll do it over on the Tempest, actually. Cryo Bay. Once I get back to the Tempest.
Sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters.
What I'll do is...
HNS.
Shut up, HNS. What I'll do is, over at the Tempest, I will wait for a minute and have, in that minute, that exact spot playing again. And then I will talk to her. And then what I will do is, yeah, we'll see how similar it is. Now, I will actually end the video there. Let's just put it that way. But, I mean, they sound so similar. They sound so completely similar. And that's just me remembering what Lexi's voice sounds like.
There you are. What's all this about? Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me...
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow. How is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Perfect. That is awesome. Really?
Hang in there, Mom. We missed you.
Wow. Okay. Now that is a mystery all in itself, is how to save her if there is a cure by the end of this game. Okay, get that out of there. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Okay, I need to go back to Kadara. Right? Yeah. Now I gotta go to Eos, Havarl, Eos, Kadara, Eos. Okay, I think I should go to Eos first. But still, I mean, seriously. This is just crazy. 2 theories in one video.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending
Wait a
daylight
minute.
in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
What if at the end of this we take Ket technology and make it our own, especially the what do they call it? The part where you turn pretty much where they're turning them into Ket domination, I think it is. Debilitation, I forget. But seriously, hold up. Let me. Codex. No. Andromeda species. Ket. Exaltation. That's what it's called. Okay, so what if we took their exaltation and tweaked it a bit? Instead of turning someone into Ket, instead we take the genetics of other humans. Using exaltation, plug it into a person and pretty much tweak their DNA to where they become a sort of superhuman. Kind of like, what was it? It was one, I believe it was the premise of the movie Doom, a few years back with Dwayne Johnson and, I forget his name. But it was the whole premise of that, where they find the extra chromosome and pretty much it turns one set of humans into these monstrosities that are like the Doom enemies. But yet at the same time, it turns the other set into superhumans that heal almost any damage. So pretty much, what if... Now, this is obviously, all fictional inside of the Mass Effect Andromeda series. But what if we took the Ket technology of exaltation and pushed it further and pretty much made a race of superhumans, a race of super Turians, super Solarians, so on and so forth, even super Angarans that could cure any disease inside of their bodies? There would be no disease in Andromeda. And at the same time, the Ket would ultimately lose because of the fact that they would also be able to fight off the exaltation itself afterwards. So there would be Cat dying off because they could not exalt other species. EA, if you're listening, that's a thought for Game 2 or maybe even Game 3 if it's a trilogy and not just a game and a sequel. But still, that's something for you guys to consider. That's a freebie, by the way. Anyways, but still, aside from that though, back onto the next bit. Alright, and I'm still trying to figure out, decide, I should say, how I'm going to do this. Wait a minute or just wait until after, because either way, I'm going to be waiting a minute before or a minute after I speak to her, and I'm going to get like a proper recording of it. But it does sound so uncannily like her. Like Lexi, this Benefactor person. I do believe that the Benefactor is here in Andromeda.
PB's been looking for you.
Oh, good. Let's see, where would PB be? In here? Yep.
Oh, come on, think. I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit. You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
I do.
Seems stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
You've got to relax. You're starting to stress me out.
I'd like to. I need to. Yes. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see.
You know, there's room for two. That's all I need to hear.
And this should do it.
I know what you may be thinking of what I may be going for,
Close your
but
eyes.
I'm not.
Relax. Let yourself go. Ah, this hits the spot. Ryder?
Yeah?
There's something else that would relax me.
What's that?
You haven't taken the bait yet, but I'm not afraid of rejection. Wanna fool around? Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
Why
That'll be
not?
fun.
Okay then. Say no more.
Oh, you mean now? Here?
You do know what say no more means, right?
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Vetra.
That's
all I can
we're
say.
Floating right into the,
Ouch. Who cares?
Ow! Ow!
Yeah. I'm sorry, Vetra. She knows how to be discreet, though, so...
No strings. Right, Ryder?
No strings.
Yeah. Stress relieved. And now at the same time, I can do that whenever I want. Alright. Back on it, though. Okay, first things first, where are you, Lexi? PB's in there. Gil. Up, no, down. Lexi, over here. Medbay, okay. Alright. Alright, well, either way I gotta go down. So, down. Yeah. Medbay is over here, I believe. I do want to go visit the facial reconstruction, though.
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taureor does not approve of how we escaped to the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Ryder.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Alright, I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Alright, I'm gonna wait a minute. Okay. Now...
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility. I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Give it a little more.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Now, I can't hear the original, what I found earlier, I should say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it back, and then I'm going to play some, you know, I'm going to do something at the end. I'm actually going to redo that at the end, and then add in my thoughts afterwards, with a little bit of multiplayer matches. So, with that, if you want to skip to the end, go for it. If not, yeah. So, let's use this facial reconstruction suite. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So, now that he is up and out, I am... hold up. Okay. All I'm going to do is take off the makeup. Actually, I'm going to keep that. Okay. Take off the scars. Oh. Tattoo designs. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. Right there. Okay. So, confirm. And now, I'm going to do the same thing here. Eyeliner. Actually, I kind of like that. Definitely want to keep that. Lipstick, take off. Blush, take off. Scar tissue. What? What? Oh, I probably died one too many times then. Okay. Yeah, she looks gorgeous without the makeup, I swear. But still, that's scar tissue. Apparently, I've died one too many times. Okay, let me get the lipstick back on, actually. Okay. Because I do want the blue. That's actually a pretty good color lipstick. Okay. Confirm. Save and continue. There we go. Lexi, I thought you could get rid of my scars. But no, apparently not. But still, now that all the makeup's off, yeah. Not really that ugly. Right. Now, how about we finish this off by going to EOS? Getting some things done there. And then we go to Navarro, then to Kadara. Finish things off with that. Especially getting Kadara 100% completely done. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you're almost done. Come on. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Let me save it like this. Okay. Now. Okay. So, allies and relationships. Okay, so EOS first. Because I've got Gil, Cora, and PB for that. So, let's go to EOS. Oh, apparently there's nothing left there at the Nexus. EOS is over here. There we go. Alright. Wait a minute. What's that? Resource tracker. Why can't I skip it?
Ready to fly, Path. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector. What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
Alright. Okay, so that's no wonder I couldn't skip to it. There's a whole thing about it. Alright, well, either way, we got 4 things to do. One of them I don't care about. Okay. Consumables. Oh, yes, perfect. Perfection. Let's go with the Cobra. I like the Cobra. Okay, and I've got Vet and Drac. Alright.
Descent is green.
Yep.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Good. All right. There we go. Touchdown. Oh, wait. Now touchdown. There we go. All right. There we go. Now. Map. Let's see. There's 3 there. Okay. Let's go there first. Where are the other 2? Remnant Ruins on Eos there. Eos Akora. Oh, that's right. I gotta collect plant samples. Okay, and then there's 2. How many are here? 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. Okay, so let's go over here first. Get Gil out of the way. Ah, come on. I had that. Perfect. Fine. Do it your way, game. Go around. Okay. That cadmium. Collect. Yeah, back to it.
Gotta be a lot safer around here with those soldiers.
Yep. Gil.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or 2, and she's in rare form today. Just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna try and get you to do it.
That is what she's here to do. Woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder? Pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
You want to know if you can reverse my chemical procreation blocker?
You baby. I see my reputation precedes me. The question is, what the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
That was fun. Alright. Now, the other one is all the way out over here, but we need to get these two as well. But this one... There we go. Let's go ahead and fast travel over to here real quick. Okay.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan
Yep. And...
saying.
Ow. There we go. Nope. There we go. Yep.
Strange.
Cora wanted to show me the project she was working on. Too bad she's not around.
Oh, am I supposed to be here with Cora or something? There we go. Hi. Bye. Okay.
Incoming.
Alright. So then what I'll do is I'll go back over to here. I'm not in combat.
That'll show.
Okay. Now? Yay. Okay, go back over to here. Real quick. There we go. Alright, let's do loadout. Apparently I have to have Cora with me. So change you for Cora. There we go. Alright, now. Now we get over there. Oh, nope. Didn't. Okay. Didn't get it that time.
Got 'em all.
Go.
This is the place. Ready?
Yeah, as soon as everything's done. Oh. Can I go too? Alright.
That's teamwork.
Okay. Perfect. There we go.
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
What seeds do you have?
Desert flowers and grasses from across the Milky Way. Colors we don't even have names for. When they've prepared the ground, roses someday. Ready? 1, 2...
Perfect. All right. And now PB's little secret project. So let's fast travel over to here. After I do that. This will be a little bit closer at least. Nomad ready? Okay. Okay, let's go.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Eos will have holidays once we figure out the seasons.
Eos feels more like a home, but it's still mostly hard work.
Come on, come on.
Here they come!
Nope, don't want none of you guys. Come on, go, go, go. Not that I don't want to fight.
The outland's fire. You can see it from almost anywhere.
Looks like Cat ahead. Should be careful.
Bye. Goodbye.
Too bad there's no time for a swim.
Wonder what it's like
there
on
is.
Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
Makes you want to sail across, doesn't it?
Yeah, true. Okay. Now there is a pocket there and a pocket over here. Okay. So let's go over here and get this real quick. Where is it? There it is.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Yep. Okay. I think it's this one. Nope. Well, yeah, load out. Okay. Now, we trade Cora for PB. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So PB, let's go to your thing.
I've seen enough wastelands. Where's the celebration for managing to live here?
There we go. Alright.
So much violence.
There we go. Okay. What do we need over here? Good. not falling in. Okay. Do that. Get myself a little bit better. Okay. Go, Remy. Get some work done. Let him get it. Good.
Well, this is the right place. Let's find the tech we're after.
Okay. Boop. Got it. Over here. Interface.
Here's the first piece of REM tech, PB. Awesome.
Right.
One down, 2 to go. Syncing with my scanner. The second piece is on Varl. Uploading coordinates.
We claim this site, initiative scum.
Outlaws! Guess we're not the only ones interested in this tech.
Oh, I missed. Okay. Yep. Got ya. Good night. Nah. I love doing that. Oh, that's my new favorite thing. Don't you kill him. You touch him. Good.
They wanted the REM tech. Wonder why.
We got the piece we came for. We can move on.
Yep.
Looks like a remnant container.
Where? What? What is over here? Okay. Well, I guess we're going down the gravity well next episode. Okay. Now, I've got to save a little bit of time for what I've got to talk about. So, I'm going to end the episode here. I meant to end it sooner, but then those raiders showed up. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. And, yeah. Enjoy the next little bit, because it is a good theory. And, yeah, I will give credit to both videos that I watched down in the description below. Plus, also a mention to the theory about Lexi being this elusive benefactor. So, again, thank you guys for watching and enjoy the rest of it.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before.
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Alright, so I decided to talk about the mysterious benefactor while checking out this gravity well instead of using the Apex missions. Mostly just because of the fact that, whoa. Alright, what is this?
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Really? Does it mean I can use this to go back or something? No? Yep. So pretty much this is just going up and back and forth. Huh! Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Means I don't have to use that anymore. Huh. Well, anyways. I figured I would, but since it's only that, I thought it was more to it.
Well, this is the right place. Let's find the tech we're after.
Is there more tech over here then? Huh. Well, anyways, we can talk about this while we look out at this beautiful water and see what's across the lake over here. There is something over here. So you know what? Let's set a waypoint for it and go driving to it. How about that? We'll explore there while we talk about the Benefactor. Now, one of the things that I have heard, and this is coming from a YouTube user by the name of JV2017 Gameplay, they talk about the Benefactor being one of two different people, because there are many theories about the Benefactor. Obviously, Benefactor Theory 1 is the elusive man, because he does have the cash. He has everything going for him. The only hole in this theory, the only big hole in the theory is the fact that the elusive man wanted to control the Reapers, to pretty much wipe out everything except for humans in the universe. That's the only big hole in the theory, because of the fact that, I mean, it's completely obvious. I mean, this is multiple species working together in a new system, in a new galaxy. So, pretty much, it would be, but it wouldn't be at the same time. It's extremely complicated, to be completely honest.
Nice world. You know, with a little help from massive tech. Ah, the Big Lake. Bet you can't guess how I thought of that name.
But still, even at the same time, the elusive man, it is possible he could have funded it. It is extremely possible. And then, of course, we come to another Benefactor, which has an extreme hole in it. And we have heard this hole through messages here and there around Papa Ryder's room. That hole being the simple, unwavering fact of, well, let's just say, yeah, the Shadow Broker. Now with the Shadow Broker, it's actually kind of very different. It's not the Shadow Broker as far as Liara from, you know, Mass Effect 2 on. But it is the Shadow Broker from before Liara. Pretty much, I don't really remember the DLC very well because I haven't played it yet. But according to the DLC for the Shadow Broker, apparently they get to his dead body, and it turns out to not be the Shadow Broker. It turns out to be someone else's body. Don't know how, don't know why, but yeah. Anyways.
Maybe we should check out that cat tech.
But on the other hand, it could be the former Shadow Broker. And I know you're probably saying that already. The only problem with that is the fact that the Shadow Broker was actually kind of a little ticked off at Alec for something. And we all know this to be true. That okay, let me deal with this guy. There we go. Okay, so pretty much Shadow Broker was pissed off at Alec. Mostly for the fact that there was money involved. And Alec just could not pay. So pretty much, yeah. It's one of those situations where, let's see, do I fund a guy who owes me, random number, $7 trillion? Or do I make him pay double after a certain amount of time? $14 trillion. Or in Mass Effect's case, credits. You know, something along those lines. Is pretty much the way the Shadow
Had my
Broker done
notes
it.
down in Remnant for so long, I never noticed the colors.
But here's the biggest problem with that, however, is the fact that it can also be said that he funded the entirety of it, knowing Alec would be a part of it, knowing that something would go wrong, like, say, or maybe knowing that he had contingency plans, he or she, I should say, had contingency plans in place that allowed him to, let's say, kill everybody that knew of his existence in the initiative project.
Here they come!
So pretty much that both pokes a hole in and brings it back, actually. Yeah, gum, there's a lot of enemies over here. Anyways, but still, here's the biggest part of that, though. The biggest part of that theory isn't just the fact that, you know, I mean, it's one of those things to where, this is a viable theory, but at the same time, not. That's the only problem, though, is the fact that it could be, but yet it couldn't be. That's the biggest theory. But now this actually goes back to the theory that we're trying to talk about Lexi. Now, you've heard the audio recordings that I just had done before this, and this has already almost gone on too long, but still, you've heard the audio log that I've done for both of them. Now, obviously, the audio has been cleaned up from the multiple updates to the game. The audio has been cleaned up significantly to make it sound more like they weren't trying to hide their voice, but yet at the same time, we are talking about 21, what was it, 2130s, 2180s? I forget. But still, we're talking about the 2100s here. The 22nd century. In this day and age, right now, the 2000s, the 21st century, in our day and age, we can do pretty much anything we want with our voice. We can disguise our voice in any way, shape, or form that we want if we have the talent for it. And if not, there are computer programs out there that can disguise our voice for us, like putting it more demonic, putting it more feminine, putting it more robotic, different things like that. And at the same time, with practice, technically we can make our voice as deep as we want or as high as we want. Seriously, the biggest point of the entire theory is that Lexi is this mysterious benefactor. The only problem, and this is the only problem that I'm having with it, is the fact that the entire game, before they started cleaning everything up, had her voice distorted. As she is the benefactor, I should say. Whenever she's speaking to Alec as the benefactor, whenever she's speaking to someone as the benefactor, her voice is kind of distorted, kind of garbled, but now the voice is clear. So therein lies the theory, especially when listening to them like that back to back. Therein lies the theory that Lexi is the benefactor, but yet at the same time, the hole that gets poked into it is the fact that technology is so advanced in the 22nd century, in the Mass Effect universe, I should say, that people can hide their voice with a computer program. Simple, easy, done. Plus, at the same time, we can make it into someone that the main character trusts. And who do you trust more than your doctor? You can trust your doctor with anything and everything. Every scar, every bump, every bruise, every nook and cranny of your entire body. What if Sam... This is my theory. What if Sam got reprogrammed? So that way every single memory that Alec had covered up, which is why we've had to go on these memory fragment hunts, every single memory that got covered up pretty much said, hey, Sam, unlock. It's not one of those, oh, well, let's see, I found a memory fragment over here, but why were the memory fragments on different planets and not on just different ships? Sam was reprogrammed by the benefactor, whoever he, she, or they is, or he, she is, or they are. Meh, either way. But still, no matter who they are, what if they got to Sam before Alec finished it, reprogrammed him so that way if Sam wound up with any of Alec's memories, it would distort it and make it to where Sam runs a program to make the benefactor sound like someone that the user that accesses that memory, in our case, the female writer. Or in other playthroughs, it could even be Scott Ryder, the male writer. Okay. Either way you look at it, one of the writers accesses the memory, and it gives them the voice for the benefactor of someone that they trust completely. Someone that they trust completely obviously would be a doctor, their sibling, someone in their family. In the writer's case, in the Ryder twins' case, you have A, mom and dad, which they believe mom to be dead. So, yeah, their trust in her is kind of a little waning. Dad has been kind of an a-hole, so their trust in him is waning, especially with hiding mom. Well, towards the end, I should say. Okay, that is two people that they should trust 100% completely that have lost a lot of their trust. Third would be their own twin. Now, the only problem with that, and everybody that has a brother or a sister, older or younger, knows that this is not going to be true because of the fact that, well, yeah, you don't trust your sibling as far as you can throw them. And, you know, I'm an only child, so I wouldn't really know for sure, but, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, it's called sibling rivalry for a reason. And then, of course, at the same time, outside of your family, there's one other person that you trust 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. And that is whatever doctor that you go to. As I said before, they know every nook and cranny of your body if you trust them enough. Or should I say, if you think you trust them enough to tell them about it. So I believe, because this theory came from a user by the name of Taureor, which, by the way, all of the usernames I will have in the description below. But his theory, just based on the voices, just based on the fact that why would they give the exact same voice to two separate entities, he's only 90% certain. But still, go watch his. My time is up right now, but still, go watch his, and trust me, his theory will actually blow you away a little bit. So look down in the comments section, or the description, for those two theory videos. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this theory didn't bore you too much, especially with it being almost 20 minutes long, on top of an already 50 some odd minute video. But still, again, thank you guys for watching, and of course, as always, happy hunting.